Let us understand about the scaling techniques. The scaling techniques that are generally used in marketing research are comparative and non-comparative scales. The comparative scales involve the direct comparison of the stimulus objects. That means respondent has to compare two or more objects at the same time. For example, the respondent may be asked whether he prefers the specific type of shampoo, for example, Dove, Sunsilk or Patanjali shampoo. The comparative scales must be interpreted in relative terms and have only ordinal or rank order properties. For this reason, comparative scales are also called non-metric scales. These scales include paired comparisons, rank order, constant sum scales, and Q-sort. The major benefit of the comparative scaling is that small differences between the stimulus objects can be detected. And as they compare the stimulus objects, the respondents are forced to choose between them. In addition to this, respondents approach the rating task from the same known reference points, and hence comparative scales are easily understood and can be applied easily. These scales involve fewer theoretical assumptions, and they also tend to reduce halo or carryover effects from one judgment to another. However, the major disadvantage of these scales include the ordinal nature of the data and the inability to generalize beyond the stimulus object scale. For example, when we compare the different types of the shampoos, the researcher may have to conduct the new study. And this type of disadvantage can be addressed using the non-comparative scaling techniques. In the non-comparative scaling techniques, each object is scaled independently of the others in the stimulus set, and these are also called metric scales. The resulting data are generally assumed to be interval or ratio scale. For example, the respondents may be asked to evaluate a specific type of shampoo on the scale of preferences. He may be asked to give the preference as 1 for the least preferred item and 7 for the most preferred one. Now, the non-comparative scales can be continuous rating or itemized rating scales.